Hello, and welcome to Roseplay, Season 13, Episode 167. As always, I'm your host, Orion Moonrose, and today we'll be continuing the Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition on the Nightmare difficulty. So, last time we really didn't accomplish much of anything, just kind of side quests. We lost Blackwall and have to find him. Or he ran away, I don't know. And something needs to be done about a letter that came from a dead person, who probably was years ago, with Liliana. Otherwise, we're still, looking around. And I know I'm just trying to find Morgan. Wait, is this Morgan? Oh, so she technically is a main character. Awesome. Can I speak to the boy? I cannot speak to the boy.
You're the Inquisitor.
That's interesting.
You're very tall. Mother didn't say you were a Canary.
I am indeed a Quinari.
Oh? I'm told it's the first thing one notices about me.
I noticed your blood. It doesn't belong to your people.
Oh.
Are
Okay.
you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on his hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis time to return to your studies, little man.
He's an interesting little boy that I sired from the first game with my dwarf.
My son. Never where you
You mean our
expect
son?
him to be.
Just not the Inquisitors.
naturally.
I didn't know you had a son.
Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way.
That's sweet,
To
actually,
most in the
for
Imperial
her.
Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad. Perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Yeah, where is his
Will
father?
his father be joining us as well?
'Twould be most unlikely. His father helped raise Kieran for a time, but events have conspired to take him elsewhere. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large
What happened
place,
that I had to
and you'll scarce
disappear?
notice our presence.
You must be proud. No, I wanted to talk to him.
I came here to talk with you.
So you did. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
You know about Skyhold?
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tara Salan, a place where
Well,
the sky is kept.
I guess that
It is
explains
said
why
that
Celis
from
knew where
here-
it was.
They reached up to the heavens to bring them
Maybe.
down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
We were lucky to find it.
We were lucky to have found it when we did.
Fate is often mistaken for luck, as Mother is fond of saying. The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness.
That's probably
Those
the
who
most
let it
amazing
fall
thing
to
to
ruin
hear.
did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
That's good.
I
Thank you.
appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood.
And you?
Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
Isn't our son a, you know, old god soul?
Leliana gave me the note that Hero of Ferelden included for me. She
Oh, he
may
gave you a
even
note.
have left it sealed. A pity. You would have learned things that could make even an Orlesian blush. Now, was there anything else?
Oh. Wow.
Now that you've seen the Inquisition up close, what are your impressions?
'Tis remarkable what you have built. I will give you that. Soldiers are camped outside Skyhold in numbers that would give any nation pause. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
First, we must defeat him.
We have to defeat him first. Then I'll worry about what's next.
Should that happen, the world will lie at your feet, more or less.
Yeah, I know.
Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
They can try.
You seem to know a great deal about elven lore.
The Dalish are not the only ones interested in the distant past, Inquisitor. Indeed, my skills allow me access to places the Dalish dare not even dream of. The ancient elves hold secrets they have not yet given up. Secrets about the foundation of Thedas itself.
Interesting.
They are my focus. Corypheus clearly feels the same.
Well, as long as you and him aren't the same, but I put faith in you when I desired
know
a
more
son and
about
went
you.
with you in the first
Yes.
Dragon Age.
Whence comes the mystery woman slinking her way into the Inquisition's ranks? Once I was an apostate, living well away from the banal influence of the Chantry in the Kakari wilds. Then
I remember.
came the Blight with its darkspawn, and I left Ferelden for the Empress's court. 'Tis certain the nobles of Orlais breathe a collective sigh of relief that I am now here.
I want to know more about Kyrian first.
Tell me more about your son.
He is a very special young man.
Special in what way?
In every way. At first, Kieran was a means to an end. But as he grew, I never thought of myself as a mother, Inquisitor. I had no good example to follow.
No, you
I
wouldn't
found
have.
myself becoming something I can barely recognize.
That's good. I'm happy to hear that, actually.
It's odd that an apostate could live so openly.
It confuses those who expect apostates to cower and hide. I stand boldly before them and demand to know why I need some Chantry mage to teach me to control my power. They would put me on a leash so they can feel safer at night. I am uninterested in their comfort. Naturally, it helps to have friends in high places.
That is
You
true.
were in Ferelden during the Blight.
The Blight began in the Kukari Wilds, so yes, I experienced
Did it? I thought it started on a
Indeed, I
battlefield.
fought at the hero of Ferelden's side for a time. He is the reason the Blight was defeated.
Darn straight.
We became close.
I killed off one of my characters,
Closer
though, so
than
I
I
shouldn't
thought
talk so
possible.
proudly about the other one.
When I left, he pursued me. And after that, I came to Orlais. The last place one would look for me, or such was my hope.
The Orlesian court seems like an odd place to find someone like you.
That was the point, originally. I knew the Empress was intrigued by the arcane, and that I could answer questions no Chantry mage could. Thus, we fit together nicely. I became her advisor, and she my benefactor and source of refuge.
And no one ever
Truth
came
be
after me
told,
again.
Our arrangement would not have lasted.
Be my
much
son,
longer.
rip you into
Many wagging
pieces.
tongues, even for Celine.
I leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Yeah, but I have a feeling I'm not done with
I was
you.
pleased to learn you saved the Grey Wardens from their own self-destructive foolishness.
Why are you happy about that?
For all
Because
their
of
eagerness
your,
to shed blood for their cause,
lover?
we will still need them should another blight arise. It's
Ah.
fortunate my warden was not there, or he would surely have been in the middle of it.
Your warden.
You might know him as the hero of Ferelden. A lofty title, though he wears it well.
You have a husband?
I didn't see you as the type to settle down, Morrigan.
It is not so domestic as you picture, but even so, it has far outstripped my expectations.
So you two did get married.
My love is
Awesome.
on a quest to combat the calling. The actual calling that signals the end of a warden's life. If he is successful, it will mean a long life for him.
Oh, wow.
Perhaps for them all. Once
Yes.
Corypheus has been defeated, I fully intend to join my love once more. Kieran misses him greatly.
Aww. I'm about to tear
seems
up
odd
at
he
my
went on an
love
adventure and you
interest's
stayed behind.
outcome.
We
That's
aren't
sad.
either of us so weak we would die of loneliness. Where he went, Kieran could not follow, and thus I remained behind to look after our son. We will be together again soon enough, and I am glad of it.
Wow. She really has changed.
How can the
She's
colony
fallen
be
in love with
stopped?
the hero.
Is that actually possible?
Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a Grey Warden, but something removed the blight from her blood. Similarly, a Warden mage named Avernus performed experiments that prolonged his life to unnatural lengths. So, we know it is possible. Indeed, 'twas I who found the lead my love now follows in the Western lands. Success is not guaranteed, of course.
You want him to
but
live,
he has
don't
never
you?
lacked for determination.
You want him to have a long, happy life with
Are
you.
the two of you happy together?
The three of us. And it is little business of yours.
The three of us, wow.
yes.
Morgan
I
has
never thought
changed.
to find someone in this world I could trust as an equal. He has been a good partner. And a good father. And now I pray we discuss something else, lest these honeyed words make me vomit.
Is there any way the hero of Ferelden could help us against Corypheus?
No.
'Tis unlikely. Corypheus uses the blight, but he is not controlled by it like a true darkspawn. Still, my love has ever been resourceful. I can give the Inquisition a means to send him a message.
Please
He
do.
will think this means I miss him, of course. Oh, he will be insufferably pleased with himself. I hope
That
you
sounds about
appreciate
right
this
for me.
sacrifice, Inquisitor.
I do.
I imagine your forces will be heading into the Arbor Wilds very soon, Inquisitor.
Yes.
Trust me when I say that wherever the Alluvian is hidden, it is worth any effort to prevent Corypheus from acquiring it.
So we just take a rock and we,
I'd like to know more about you.
If you have questions, then ask.
apparently I don't.
I leave you to the garden.
Of course.
Alright, so we're good there. That only wasted about 12 minutes. Now watch me not find the door to get out of here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and attend a court case first. Because I love these things. They teach me how evil I truly can be. Or good. So let's see, right?
I do not believe a reminder is necessary for this accused. Her capture and disgrace could not have been more.
Oh.
Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon, although her titles are among the dignities already at risk of forfeiture.
Hi. Bet you never
He
thought
spared
you'd
her
see me
life
again.
despite her treachery. What becomes of it now falls to you.
Now I end her life. Ooh.
Out of your element, Florian. Welcome to the Inquisition. My party.
I like that. Ah. Come on.
Despite
Be
her
more happy
posture,
about it.
Lady Floriane has acknowledged your authority.
Should I curse you on behalf of the Elder One? I realized he had no intention of honoring the concordats I manipulated.
Then why did you do it?
Do as you must. I respect your mastery of the game, even as I despise your victory. Celine does not know her fortune.
Put her guile to work.
She remains a creature of formality and opportunity. We have use for both. Grand Duchess, Josephine will see that your wiles profit the Inquisition. Don't
Oh wow,
disappoint.
2 disapprove, but 3, 4, 5,
One
6.
must remember that the game is never truly over, your worship.
Yeah, they weren't as happy as they could be. But Judgment, playing to win operation. Yeah, eventually I'll go for it. We are playing to win though. We do need more agents. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to Josephine, and I think we're good to go somewhere.
In the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding.
Oh, I thought you was
There
going to
were
say
a dozen
Liliana's for a
affairs,
second.
5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port.
Wow.
Until the Duchess was en masse, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
They should be
The
shaken.
nobility needed a shock. Corypheus played them all for fools.
I agree completely. The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage.
Oh, because he's been around longer to play the
People in
game,
the
probably.
court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
They are selfish,
The
Lob.
nobles of Orlais were worried about their own health, not the Empress's.
Some must have purposefully turned a blind eye. There's often room for advancement when thrones change. But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
Yes, it has. Our dance was the highlight, though.
My favorite moment of the evening is still our waltz in the garden.
I could have danced with you for hours. We must do it again sometime.
Well, there's an empty room right here. Let's go.
I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon
No one's gonna see us.
Redanus
We'll lock the
of Winter
door.
and King Marcus of Navarra.
Oh, wow.
For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
And so... I guess...
Then
we
the
can press them.
Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a Venatori cult on the Navarran-Tevinter border.
Alright.
King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Navarra instead of Tevinter.
Oh.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orlais is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer game.
Alright.
What sort of man?
I actually
is
am
the
going to
King
take that
of
into
Navarra?
consideration.
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentecast. Their
Really?
dynasty is exceptionally strong in Navarra.
Does Cassandra support him then?
As a Pentecast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sigar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition.
Huh.
Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
I guess I wouldn't either.
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
Well, that's good. We'll help. We'll aid Tevinter.
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
And that's going to come back to bite me in the butt, isn't it? And then I think Liliana basically just... Or, not Liliana. I think Josephine's just like, nope, I'm done talking to you. Alright, that's fine. I guess... Well, we don't want that. I guess we'll do Revelations first, then. Alright, so... Is this it? Yep. We'll go ahead and do this one first. We'll go ahead and take Cassandra. Can't take Blackwall for obvious reasons. So we'll take Vivian and... You know, Sarah ought to be an interesting choice. We'll have somebody to make light of it, or that I can joke back with at least. So, I think that's a pretty good idea. So, it looks like we'll at least complete one of the side quests this episode. Which will not be much, but it will be something at least. If, you know. Up. Crap. The Madron. What is the Madrion? She's been there twice now.
No mistaking an order from the Emperor.
The Winter Palace assaulted. Duchess Florian disgraced.
I wonder who knows. Inquisitor. A title hard to rhyme. A challenge for another day, I think.
Oh.
Forgive me my distractions, Eminence. I'm overwhelmed by you and what you've done.
You want a piece of the
My
Inquisitor?
name is Meriden. A humble
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't talk to me before.
What do you bring?
I
to
tried
the
talking into
Inquisition?
Skyhole and you're just like,
A
no.
simple thing that you know well. The power of a muse to rally hearts and minds. Inquisitor,
Okay,
I want
Sarah,
to spread
cool.
the word of what you've done. A small but vital role. Perhaps I'll also make a coin or two.
Perhaps.
Are you a bard, like those of Orlais?
Oh, heavens no. I'm a minstrel first. My weapon is a cutting tongue, not blades.
And sometimes I use my musical weapon to just bash them over the head. I give them an E flat.
Carry on then.
Oh, I will do my best, Inquisitor.
Weird. Alright. Let's go do this Blackwall thing then. Unless there's something else I'm missing. No. Alright. Can't I stop that execution?
For your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers.
Wow, maybe this guy deserves
You
it.
are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
I'm innocent. Yeah, everybody says that.
Very well.
Oh wow, nothing?
Does Blackwall want to recruit this man?
Look at all these people. I thought we were more civilized than this.
Not
Poor
always.
bastard.
So, where's food? Orlesians always stock these things.
Ugh.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. Sarah,
Proceed.
a man's about to be hanged. We don't know if he's innocent or not.
Stop!
A Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him. Orders were given and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Blackwall!
No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall. Warden Blackwall
Yeah, we've only been
is
calling you Blackwall.
dead and has been for years. I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
That explains what he was talking about earlier.
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine.
I think it's time to
I
invoke my
am Tom
inquisitorship.
Rainier.
Okay. All right, so
There is no
that's
doubt.
interesting.
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
Is he that important?
You must know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where's this
Where
Renee?
did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now. It's a damned mess, but believe you me, it'll be
Look,
sorted out quick.
I'm hanging the
Lots of people
soldier.
can't wait to see that man swing.
Wow.
Guess not.
Okay. Wait, what? Can I not just go there normally? Seems a bit overused, just,
Please calm yourself.
Alright.
Your cause
Is this where he is?
Celine lives. That is something at least. She understands.
I guess so. Alright, we'll go ahead and probably end this episode with talking to Tom and figuring out what's going on. I guess I could have teleported there, but apparently I wasn't lazy. That's unusual. Yeah, I gotta find him first. Where's Waldo? apparently there's Waldo.
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death.
How so?
He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed.
Ah.
I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man.
And explains why you weren't affected by the calling.
But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
What you did was brave.
Save that man. That took courage.
Courage? I killed innocent people. Destroyed Mornay's life and the lives of others like him.
True, but you came forward.
Courage will not make up for that. Why are you here?
I want to help.
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing.
I understand, but make amends for it.
I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man.
So, again, make up for it.
Is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Wow, he just keeps getting darker and darker. I'm not convinced.
Would a monster have given himself up? Somewhere along the line, you stopped pretending.
Yeah, somewhere along the line. Your mind's like,
Yes.
I have to investigate first. Somewhere along the line, your mind's like, I'm the real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing. A waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valchavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way.
Oh, so you were going to join the Black Wardens.
From one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood. When I returned, I found the warden ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Maybe, but he didn't think so.
Not saying I disagree, but Blackwall clearly thought you were worth saving.
Exactly, and that's why I want to help.
For me. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valchavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away.
So you assumed his role.
Rainier died. And Blackwall lived.
Huh. Well, obviously it's him, you dodo.
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected. But it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
Who's Monray then?
Gallows. Mornay.
Mornay, I mean.
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution.
Well, you
couldn't let
went
another die for my
through with it.
mistake.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed. Why?
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General
So
Vincent
great, that's
Callier.
but the norm.
My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis. Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor. I can't say if Robert's plan
The
would
true
have
Emperor?
worked.
Gold.
I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it.
It must have been good
At the time, Sir
coin.
Robert's involvement was uncovered. I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
Guess that makes sense why you don't
got your
like
men to help
the
you.
said game.
What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question.
Yeah,
Just as your
you
men
see where that
trusted
got him. Armies need commanders.
Armies are weapons. Weapons don't wield themselves.
Weapons don't have lives, families, dreams. An army is not just a weapon.
You murdered Kaleo's family.
Reports say that Collier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards.
Well, I'd be feeling pretty bad about that.
They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes
They were not.
that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs. No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue.
Touche.
You're right. There was no need for what I did.
I want to know something else.
There's
If there
another
is.
thing I'm still wondering.
Yes.
Apparently nothing.
That's all for now.
All right, where is this discussion thing? All right, we'll go ahead and leave it here. When we come back, I guess we'll have a talk with Colin, decide what's going on, and deal with it from there. Well, isn't this turning into an interesting little event? Hey, and we finished talking to people. Woohoo! Though I think we have to quickly talk to people after I complete everybody's side quest, just for safety reasons. So that's going to be a pretty meh episode. But that's until then. So, until next time, remember, keep gaming, never give up, and if you've made yourself to believe to be somebody, you can do anything. Until you remember you did horrible things.